Yeah, okay, Sorg. Yeah, new 3 day and 30 minutes. You're asking kind of a nice scalp or a big move to the upside. How do you read this large volume on a 3 day? Let's have a look at it here. Now, I'm just going to zoom back out a little bit. Yeah, so you can see here today, very nice volume. It is suggesting that there can be a dip, there can be a buy at some point. This is a bearish engulfing candle. Usually, I would say, uh, when you get, depending on the close, it looks like a poor close as well. But it's a pretty clear uh, stop hunt if you can see it there. So I would probably suggest waiting and let price come down below this red candle, and then we can kind of start to look for something. The daily, I wouldn't fight that bearish daily stop hunt, and just like you can see here, well, this wasn't a bearish daily stop hunt actually, but it continued to flush lower before getting that reversal. It kind of feels like the same thing could happen here. There could be a bit more downside. Um, Ideally, I know the market's trying to bounce, Bitcoin's trying to bounce, Ethereum's trying to bounce a little bit. This volume is very nice. It's a good increase in volume. So, if the volume stays strong and stays up like this, there can be, dips can be buys wherever that is. Obviously, we need to find that level. Um, I just want to, I'm just going to throw this on it here. I just want to see what this is saying here. Well, volume is way too late. Um, just want to try, yeah, so it's right down there. It's getting, I wanted to see where, yeah, so you can see up here, there's a high volume up here, and then now price moving down below that. That can be a resistance point on the way back up, something to watch. If we zoom out, you can see that there is a very nice bullish 6 month stop on, right? So that is very nice, but it's already had quite a substantial move, and it is into this point here, where it can be a resistance point. Now, it doesn't have to be, but it can be. It's kind of just back into the bottom of the base or the bottom of this candle. But let's just break it down a little bit more. Very nice candle there. It's quite large. The monthly, the top may be in for the monthly. It may be as you can see here. Nice move up. Bearish potential. Well, I mean, it is a bearish stop on right now on a 9 week. And that, technically it is bearish below here. So it is just a bit of a warning that this might become a resistance point. What was that? That was a 3 week. Yeah, you can see it there on the 3 week as well. 4 week is still strong. 2 week is still strong. You would imagine the price will still come back up a little. Where the low is, as we talked about, there could be a bit more downside first, but then there could be a possibly bounce back up into this level, uh, possibly filling that wick. I mean, there's 3 days left in this candle, so you would imagine there's a good chance that this wick can get filled coming into a new 2 week. But as you said here, the daily looks like a local top, and you could be right. That does look like a local top, but I do think there'll be bounces back up before any larger move down. Yeah, 3 day, as you said, new 3 day. I think dips here uh, into the body here, a little bit lower. I'm not sure how far lower. We'll get moves back up into this level. I think that's a very logical thing that could happen because we did see that daily stop on, as you can see. So um, I think there'll be dips below this red candle somewhere down here for a buy, potentially holding this yellow 9 EMA. That then can bounce back up into that level to fill the wick that we talked about somewhere up there. It may not go as high as that, but there could be some sort of up move in that. And obviously watch around the market if Bitcoin and Ethereum has very nice bounces. I mean, who knows? It could just actually not be a local top and push on through it. But the 12 hour is also pretty weak at this point. You can see kind of where this well, I stopped and it continued lower. I was looking for an example, something similar. What you would kind of like to see actually is something like this, where this thing didn't work. Here you can see that there's a bullish stop hunt there on this 12 hour. That would be ideal. Some sort of bullish stop hunt here on the 12 hour and the new 12 hour before getting that move up. But yeah, in my opinion, I would let it drop below this red candle and then we can start looking for a low point. But anyway, Swarg, yeah, I hope it helps. Any questions, let me know. Actually, there was one more thing I just want to talk about. I think I noticed this the other day. For me, um, The 3-day apex has just started. Okay, so there is something here. It is just started, and this volume is obviously kicking in. There's some institution buying. Um, I do like to see this white 100 kind of, come down closer to price. Yeah, I like to see this come down closer to price, and then price somehow get above it for an apex to actually start to develop. But because of the volume here, it is suggesting that this apex could eventually be a very good play and a good long-term accumulation. So if we do get dips back down in or down there, that could be a good point to try and accumulate. It's suggesting that whales are interested in this as well, with the apex just starting. The market cap here for this, I think about 40 million, 45 million. So it does have room for growth. And this larger chart here, the 3 month, is suggesting that dips should be buys and this could go higher and have a more upside when it's ready. So yeah, if it's strong, this yellow 9 EMA should hold and dips down into the 9 EMA area on a new day can potentially be good buys for a move back up.